Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of North Olmsted, Ohio. Okay? And the title reads 69-year-old woman shoots, kills home intruder in North Olmsted. Now, before we get into this, guys, again, if you don't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribing, and we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Okay, on the road, and I would appreciate your help in getting there. You can also hit me on Minds, on Twitter, and very active on Twitter, and then on Truth Social. Okay, so without further ado, guys, let's begin with today's story.
But you heard the gun inside the residence?
No, I shot the gun.
Imagine waking up to someone breaking into your home. That was a real-life nightmare for a local family. At 4 o'clock, we told you how they defended themselves. That intruder ended up dead. Now new at 5 o'clock, Kristen Mazur is live with the neighborhood living on edge tonight. Kristen, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, what I can tell you, Tiffany, is the fact that police believe this was a random act. All those residents, as you can imagine, they are really freaked out right now. Their eyes are wide open. They're on the lookout, and they are upping their home security. Well, you've heard it before. Crime in a quaint neighborhood, a typically quiet neighborhood. Violence striking from out of nowhere.
Okay, ma'am.
What?
Okay, are you safe right now where you're at?
Yeah.
Do you know who
There's a
shot the
car
gun
parked
off?
in our driveway.
The woman heard here on this 911 call panicking, shaking, her voice trembling, telling the operator someone had just been shot inside her North Olmsted home.
We need an ambulance.
The woman, the one who pulled the trigger.
You need an ambulance? Is somebody injured?
Yes, I saw a gun.
Okay,
Please hurry.
Police say this all happened last night just before 11 at the woman's home on Mastic Road.
There was someone knocking on your door. They answered.
The woman and her husband wishing now they hadn't. At the door, police say was a 21-year-old woman the couple didn't recognize.
She tried to get in.
Well, according to police, the intruder forcing her way into the home, confronting the couple, fighting with the husband, and the wife quickly grabbing their gun and firing away.
We have one gunshot wound to the chest.
Guys, if you can hear the erratic, the surprise, and the overall shock in this woman's voice, okay, this is what typically happens in a self-defense shooting. Okay, you are not prepared for that. Okay, you got adrenaline pumping like crazy, and you have to shoot to preserve your life. So imagine this. You have your home there, you have a driveway. These jokers, somebody parks in your driveway, you don't know who they are. They come and knock on the door and you open it. Right? And then when you open it, they're trying to get into your house. Okay? So, in self-defense, you get your firearm and you shoot. So they shot this woman and she died. And I am not I could care less whether she's a woman or not. It doesn't matter. Okay? Okay, women can commit evil most of the time, just like men can. Okay? We know it's usually men. That is a fact. Okay? But there are women out there that can do harm. So think about that. Think about shooting a woman. Okay? Think about this way. Evil comes in all shapes and forms and sizes. The devil in the blue dress, she could have a coat on. She could have a yellow dress, a green one, a red one. It doesn't matter. They come in all shapes and sizes. And if you do not recognize that these people that they want to do harm, you will fall. And this homeowner shoots and kills the intruder. This woman, in my opinion, she sounds like she is gonna have this moment it's gonna haunt her for the rest of her life. But guess what? At least she's alive. I know people are gonna, think about this. We've had some stories recently where people have just gone to the door and immediately shoot them. We are not condoning that. Okay, we are not. But people are genuinely scared. So what do? You have to be able to say, I am ready. That way you're not jumping the gun. Put a barrier there. It looks like this lady has a screen door there. You put a barrier there. Keep that one locked. That way you can open the door and you'd still say, hi, how you doing? Who are you? And then when they try to get in through the door, it's locked. But all these things, guys, they're after the fact. I know. They're after the fact. And it's unfortunate. It is. This is not a situation you want to be in. No way. Nobody wants to be in this situation. But these assholes out here that want to do you harm, okay, they don't care what you think. So you have to defend yourself. Period. Let's move on.
Kiara Tompkins. She was taken to the hospital where she later died.
You don't know who this person is.
Well, that right there sending chills down the spine of neighbor Tatiana Wargo.
I had goosebumps all over my body.
The terrifying ordeal just feet from her home, prompting Wargo to take new precautions. At her front door, she's got a Ring doorbell, but says it wasn't active when the intruder struck. After this, you getting that Ring subscription back up and running?
Absolutely. I was going to do it last night, and we didn't because we were decorating, and I'm doing it today, right now.
Guys, how about after this you get a gun? How about that? Did you realize that, yes, your Ring camera, it is a barrier, no question. But what happens if somebody who's really determined just decides to take a hammer to your Ring cam, knock it off your wall, and get in your house anyway? What are you going to do then? Remember, this particular person was trying to break in. Even if there was a camera there, do you think that would have persuaded them? In some cases, it does deter criminals. But if you're a criminal who is really about that life and could care less, you don't give a damn what camera is there. You're coming in. You come in to get yours. So that's why you got to give it to them. As they come to get theirs, you give them yours. How about that? My goodness. A Ring camera? No, mama. Go get a shotgun. Go get an AR-15. Go get a Glock with a 20-round mag. Let's move on.
Now, police do say that it appears that everything is consistent with the 911 phone call. So right now, those homeowners, they're not being charged with anything. But police, they do continue to investigate and really trying to figure out that big question, which is why this intruder picked this particular house. We will, of course, keep you updated on the story. Reporting live in North Olmsted, Krista Mazer, 19 News.
I tell you what, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's not concerning me. Okay? Doesn't matter. The fact that it did happen, that's how you deal with it. Yes, in hindsight, you want to worry about those things. Do I look like a target? Do I look weak? Right? In some cases, there's some people they can't change it, right? If you're an older woman, you're living by yourself, you got your 2 dogs there, what can you do? I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to put on a tactical dress? Can't do that. If they even have those, you know, you could have your tactical leggings. You can start getting in shape. You could maybe open carry, but then that invites a whole other part of issues. But, you know, yes, you could deter criminals and put cameras and lights and all over your property. Get a dog. You already have dogs, okay? But, guys, the point is, get a gun. Have that firearm. Have it there. Okay? It's not your only defense. Remember, you should have layers. Okay? You break one layer, this one comes in, this one comes in, this one comes in, then all of a sudden now you're pulling out the gun. That's really how it should be. A layered approach is best. But guys, we just keep seeing it over and over. And from all these home shootings, home invasions, I would think, man, if you're a criminal, do you study crime? Do you realize these crimes, this one's not going to work. Grand theft auto, this one's not going to work. Bank robbery, this one's not going to work. Let's do something that's going to be minimal risk and medium gain. I don't know. Okay? How about you get a job? Okay? Instead of being a criminal. But these people are not going to listen to that, are they? No, they're not. Anyway, guys, it's fantastic to see this case. It's unfortunate that this woman died. We do not celebrate death, but we do celebrate the ability to protect yourselves. And kudos to this woman, okay, because she was able to do that. Thank God. Guys, good people have guns. They should always have guns, because if good people do nothing, then there will be no good guys.